Hello and welcome to Peter Scott Cars. Today we have this 67 plate BMW 1 Series petrol automatic. The car's just had the one mature lady owner from brand new. Lovingly cared for example with service history. Just starting with the front of the car, get as close as I can so you can see there's no stone chips of any note. As I get very close to the edge of the bonnet, front of the bumper, really am struggling to see any stone chips at all. That is the case all the way along the front of the car. Certainly no scuffs or marks to any of the bumper corners. As I take a step back and look down the entire passenger side of the car, can't see any parking dents. The car has the 17-inch bi-colour alloy wheels. All four of the alloys really nice, as I'll show you as we go around the car. Starting with the passenger front alloy wheel. Really am struggling to see a single mark at all. The car does have premium branded tyres fitted all round. Always a sign of a very well maintained vehicle. While I'm low down, just point out certainly no marks or damage to the passenger sill. It's absolutely nothing negative to point out on the passenger front wing. Moving on to the passenger door, exactly the same, can't see any scratches, chips, etc. No scuffs or marks to either of the mirror covers. Moving along the passenger door, really am struggling to see anything to point out at all. No marks or scratches underneath the door handle, can be quite common. Can't see any chips to the door edge, once again can be quite common. Onto the rear door in identical condition, struggling to see anything detrimental to point out. That does once again include no marks underneath the handle, no chips to the door edge. Can't see anything to mention on this rear panel either. That alloy wheel exactly the same as the passenger front, struggling to see a single mark. Just taking you into the car from the passenger side. All the steps unmarked, as you'd expect with the age and mileage of the car. All seats really nice, no sign of any wear to any of them. The car has had the genuine overmats fitted from new, so all carpets and footwells exactly the same. Just taking you into the rear of the vehicle. Seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. There's no kick marks or scuffs to the plastics on the rear of the front seats either. Just bringing you around to the rear of the vehicle. As I mentioned at the start of the video, all bumper corners free from any scuffs or marks. There's no marks to the centre of the bumper either. Car's never backed into anything at all. Just get really low down so you can see there's no marks to the underside. Car's never backed over anything. Can't see anything to mention on the tailgate of the car. Just taking you inside the luggage compartment, all really nice and clean. Parcel shelf is present. They are the genuine overmats fitted from brand new. Done the job and protected all the carpets. Carpet underneath the mats in perfect order. There's no scuffs or scratches to the interior plastics. Just get a close up of the rear of the bumper as well to show you there's absolutely no sign of any luggage rash. Just bringing you around to the driver's side of the car. As I look down the entire side, exactly the same as the passengers. Can't see any parking dents. Just get a close up to all bumper corners to show you there's no scuffs or marks. Can't see anything to point out on this rear panel. No chips or scratches. That alloy wheel, once again, can't see a single mark. Onto the rear door, no chips to the door edge, no marks underneath the handle. As I take a step back, really am struggling to see anything to point out on the door itself. Moving on to the driver's door, if there's going to be any marks underneath the handle or chips to the edge of the door, usually on the driver's, but once again struggling to see anything to point out at all. Onto the final alloy wheel, same as the other three I've already shown you. Once again, can't see a single mark. while I'm low down. Driver's sill exactly the same as the passengers, no sign of any marks or damage. Really is a credit to the lady. As I go around the entire car, inside and out, really am struggling to see anything detrimental to point out at all. It is worth noting we have all our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. That is a 128-point inspection, which includes a 5-mile road test by an AA engineer just to make sure the car is correct on the road. You can view that 128-point AA inspection report on our website at www.peterscottcars.co.uk. All our contact information is also on our website, so if you do require any further info about this one owner petrol automatic 1 Series, then please don't hesitate to get in touch. We are currently offering free mainland UK delivery on all cars. To have a car delivered, we just ask for a refundable deposit. The car is then transported to your home address where you can test drive and inspect on your own. You only pay the remaining balance for the car when you're completely satisfied. If you have any questions on the delivery process or car in general, please do just ask. There you have our full walk around video. Hopefully you did find that helpful, and thanks so much for taking the time to watch.